So we want to ask all those people, does Jesus preserve temporarily or it preserves permanently? Yeah? The preservation of all saints. Is it temporal work or a permanent work by Jesus? Is it a temporal work or a permanent work by Jesus? It teaches that those who belong to Jesus cannot lose their salvation. So that's what people don't understand. As long as you belong to Jesus, you can't lose your salvation. That's what the scripture teaches. As long as you belong to Jesus, you can't lose your salvation. Because it's secured by what? His power and grace. So salvation is secured by Jesus' power and grace, not by your power and grace. It is Jesus' power and grace. So Jesus Christ's power and grace that secured our salvation. That's what the scripture teaches. So our salvation is secured by Jesus' power and grace. It is not by your power and grace. Because number one, you don't have power and you don't have grace. It is Jesus' power that now becomes our power. It is Jesus' grace that has now become our grace. It's not by your. It's by Jesus' power and grace. So salvation is by Jesus' power and grace. So ask all those pastors and all those other people. Ask them. Is a believer preserved by Jesus temporarily or is preserved by Jesus permanently? That's what we want to know. Is the preservation of Jesus, is the preservation of the saints by Jesus a temporal or eternal? So let's know. Because that's what the scripture teaches. Let's show us where the believer preservation is temporal. Show us where the believer preservation is temporal. Where Jesus said, "I will only preserve you for a few period of time, but if you don't do this, I will not preserve you again." Show us. Show us where we see the work of Jesus as a temporal work. Show us in the scripture. Okay, so you see it. How can believers truly trust in Jesus when they are being fed poison from the pulpit? Most Christians are being fed poison from the pulpit. That's why they do not trust Jesus. Many of them do not trust Jesus. They are not even assured of where they are going. They are just saying, oh, when we get there, we will know. What sort of... They don't even know that they are in heaven already.